What's up everybody, How To Tech Studio here with a brand new way of spoofing Pokemon Go onto your iOS devices. You are going to be able to get iPoGo, iSpoofer, SpooferX, whatever app you want onto your iOS devices, and I will take you through every single step along the way. Now this is for iOS. If you're an Android user, go ahead and check out description and the channel because there is the options there for you. And before we get started on this, you must follow every single step because it is really quite complex, and also you must follow some of the videos in the description once you have them. Please make sure you do that. I don't want to see people in the comments below saying that they can't do things, because if you don't follow them, you're not going to be able to catch Pokemon, you're not going to be able to raid, you're not going to be able to spin pokestops. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole thing. Now, of course, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and set up notification bell so you get all the latest good stuff sent directly to you. Now, the best thing about this video is that we are going to show you how you can also run multiple versions of Pokemon Go at the same time. Here I've got iSpoofer and here I have Pokemon Go. They're running at exactly the same time, which means that you can spoof your alternate accounts and trade with yourself. We will talk about that towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned because we will show you just how you can do so. Now, we are able to use iPoGo. This is actually my favorite spoofing app. I must say it's the most efficient and it's the most stable, and they update it regularly. So we're going to use this for quite a while, but also there are other spoofing options available, all of which can be downloaded using this piece. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and show you how to get this. The first thing you're going to need to do is we are going to use Flekstore. Now, Flekstore is the third-party app store which allows you to download apps that Apple don't allow you to have on your devices, and that makes it happen. So you can see there's not only the Pokemon Go spoofing stuff, but there are loads and loads of other versions of different apps that you can get. Loads and loads and loads of them. We're not going to go into all of those today because we are just focusing on spoofing apps. So to go and get this, you're going to need to go to your Safari. You're then going to need to go to flekstore.com, or we can go to the link in the description. You're going to then go to Get, and then follow the on-screen instructions, which says you're going to need to click this Share button and then add to your home screen. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that because I've already done so. Now, once you go ahead and get Flekstore, it will ask you to sort of open it up, and then you're going to want to go to device. Now this part here is where on your screen it will show how to access this. It is a paid subscription, but their prices are extremely reasonable. You go ahead and get a certificate, and you get premium for the sign-in stuff. As you can see, it works absolutely perfectly. You will see a different thing to mine because I already have it, but yours will be there, and a very, very easy to pay rate. It is very, very important. So once you do go ahead and get that, I will show you just exactly how it works. I'm going to go and delete any version of Pokemon Go that I currently have, just to show you that it is completely legit. I'm going to go and delete both of these and then show you how you download it. So once you have obviously got your subscription, you then can go and, let's say iPoGo, click Sign App, wait for it to start to sign. Again, if there are any problems, their customer service is very good, so just contact them directly and they will sort those things out for you. And also, if an app needs to be updated or there is an app you like, they are also really nice and they can add them for you. So you're going to go ahead and click Install. You can go back to your home screen and you can start to wait and watch it install. Now, of course, when you do go and get this and you are able to get all of those spoofing apps, please make sure you check the links in the description and on our channel. That is how you are going to keep your account safe and stop yourself from getting banned. There are bans going around at the moment, so I would always recommend that you use alternate accounts or alts, and you must follow the cooldown period. If you comment down below saying you can't do raids, Pokemon are fleeing, and you can't spin pokestops, that means you have not checked the videos in the description. So all I'm going to do is comment to say, check the video in the description. We have a whole thing on how to do this safely. And of course, you can get iPoGo, iSpoofer, SpooferX, all of which need settings, the best way to get around them. All of those links, again, will be in the description for you, so you can get the best out of all of these Pokemon spoofing apps. So make sure that you check our channel, and of course, give us a subscribe and a like once this works. So at the moment, it's taking a bit of time, so I'm just going to speed this part of the video up to show you once it has finished. And there we are, nearly finished, and there we are good to go. So before you can open it up, just make sure you do watch all of those videos in the description. They are vitally important. So we can allow notifications if you want to. It might be a little bit slow on the first time to open up, but remember, this is iPoGo. You can go ahead and get any of the apps that were on Flekstore, and we have all of the best settings that you are going to need on our channel. So as you can see, this is going to work. Just to show you, I'm going to set the age to 18 plus, so that gives you all of the options. If you don't do that, you won't get them. And you can see I have iSpoofer down the side. I'm going to go ahead and log in quickly just to show you that this is completely legit and it does work. Of course, if you do try and sign in and it says that it has requires an update, just make sure you bear with it. The app will be updated really usually within 24 to 48 hours, but if it's any longer, you can always contact Flekstore and they will get their apps updated for you. Now, we don't work for them, of course, so if there are any issues, please do contact them. But once you do hit their subscription, the downtime is really not very much and you can get to your spoofing needs. So, like I showed you, there we are. It works perfectly well. I am ready to go. It might take a while for the app to load just a little bit. Now, before we get into anything further, let's wait for this to load up just to make sure. There we go. And we are still in Pier 39. Perfect. Now, to have multiple versions of the same app on your devices, when you go to Flekstore, you then go ahead and find one. So I could have an alternate version of Pokemon Go if I wanted to, or I might want to go ahead and get a different one. So let's scroll down to see iSpoofer. You click on the little sort of settings cog at the top, and then you're going to need to change the bundle ID to something else. You can give it a number. I like to just do 4 zeros. As long as each time you have an app, it is a different bundle ID, it will then get it. So you can then click sign the app. It will then wait for it to sign. It will then come up with your archive in IPA, and it will give you your install button very soon. So we'll just wait for that to happen. As long as your bundle ID is different, and obviously, of course, your custom app name, that is good to go. You can then click install, and as you can see, it will start to install on your devices. So you can have multiple of them. Of course, just be careful. The more you have on your devices at the same time, the slower it will be. You can have lots and lots of them, and you can have them all traveling. So what I would do is I would then just teleport all of my accounts to the same place, so then I can then trade with myself, use alternate accounts to do all my spoofing, catch loads of Pokemon on those, and then transfer them over to my main accounts. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Of course, go ahead, check the link in the description. Go ahead and get your Flekstore app. Make sure you use our link because there may be some offers that you get. So please check on that rather than typing it in yourself. Check that in the description and it will be a pinned comment. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all very, very soon.